What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to BigAlphGaming. In the last episode, we caught our two new team members. We got a Houndour and a Rhyhorn. Pretty excited about that. We've got a long route ahead of us today, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. It's time to put one of them up first in battle here. Let's actually see what item we have here on Spookachu. Oh yeah, the Quick Claw. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and we will take that, and I think we're going to give it to our Rhyhorn here first because we know he is ungodly slow. So let's go ahead and we will grab that real quick. And I wish there was a way you can make this go faster. I think there actually is. I don't remember what it is though. Maybe you like have to press Y or something. Whatever. Now we're going to do the bait and switch strategy, and we're going to be tossing Spookachu in there probably pretty frequently because Rhyhorn probably can't do much of anything. But yeah, no more Pokemon to capture on this route, and we are going to be changing the nicknames of these characters soon. It's just not quite yet, but in any case, let's go ahead and we will grab this item, a Max Repel, alright, and then let's go ahead and we will face this trainer. When I toss this coin, you call it. Heads, we battle. Tails, we battle. I think it's gonna be tails. It's gotta be tails. How will this play out, my friend? Oh, he didn't even toss it, bro. I thought for sure he would at least toss it. He wouldn't tease us like that. Well, we've got Private Investigator Carlos here, who's gonna toss out a level 30 Goldeen, so not half bad. Very severely under-leveled for our Rhyhorn here, so we're gonna swap on over to our Spookachu. And yeah, I don't think we have an electric type attack yet. Oh god, it hit us, tried to hit us with a horn drill. Fortunately, did not come through, but that would have been pretty scary if it did. Alright, Shadow Sneak barely does a thing. Still, horn drill's not going to do anything to us. I think actually it's not just missing, but I forgot it's a normal type move, so it's not even going to do anything no matter what, which is big time. This Goldeen is an absolute buffoon for continuing to use it. And we're going to need just one more attack here, and we'll use Shadow Sneak to take this thing out. So that's going to do it for the Goldeen. Spookachu up to 34, not bad at all. That means we're just 3 levels away from an evolution here, guys. So pretty excited about that one. And that's it for P.I. Carlos. And oh my god, I missed what he said about the coin. He told us. I think it was the coin came up tails, but I got distracted. I flipped a coin when I was 10. I decided to live in Sinnoh then. It's actually really bothering me. What did he say? I'm going to have to go rewatch this footage to find out what he says. But alright, in any case, let's go ahead and we will take on this collector next here. He has got a full party of 6 Pokemon. That is absolutely absurd. Let's see if the Rhyhorn we got can even do anything against this. Definitely not. All we've got is some normal type move. I guess we can see how much Stomp will do. Let's just take a gander. We'll see how much Stomp does. Maybe if it does like a third, it'll be worth staying in. I don't think it'll do quite that much. Let's just stay in. It's probably gonna do like, it's probably gonna take like 5 of these, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be worth it. The Skorupi probably can't do too much. Yeah, oh, there we go. It is gonna be 4. Acupressure, I don't think that does anything. Increase attack. Alright, well, I guess that's a little bit dangerous, but yeah, one more Stomp here. This thing's actually going to go down, so we don't even really take any damage from it, which is great, and this one will knock it out. So glad we actually did decide to stay in. The 4 Stomps wasn't too painful of a wait, and yeah, we definitely needed the 500 experience. Alright, next up we've got a Tropius here. I'm going to stay in for the moment. We don't have any rock type moves, but do we have any fire types? Does our Houndour know any yet? Let's take a gander real quick. Check moves. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright, hold on. Here we go. Check moves. He doesn't have any yet. Alright, so let's just go ahead and we are going to... Man, there's no way. Alright, we'll use one more Stomp. Oh god, what am I doing, bro? I'm an absolute buffoon for that one. Alright, well... I deserved it. That one I definitely had coming. Let's put out our Houndour now, and I guess immediately switch on over to Spookachu. Even going to be able to do anything here? I mean, I guess we'll switch out to it, but I don't have a whole lot of confidence in the Spookachu, but we'll see. We're getting close to the evolution, so we should have a little bit more confidence in him. And we are 13 levels above here. Let's go with a Shadow Sneak here, just see how much it does. And okay, about a 4th, not terrible, but could be better. I think we're just gonna have to stick it out. It keeps on raising its special attack, which could be pretty dangerous for us if it wants to attack us at all. Oh, thank God we avoided the Razor Leaf. But yeah, one Razor Leaf, we could be in the danger zone here. I think it's already gotten off like 2 or 3 growths. Another growth. All right, well, no problem there. We'll just use Shadow Sneak one more time, take this thing out. So there we go. The Tropius is down, and let's see who we have next. Yeah, this collector is kind of wild. He's got a whole team of 6, which is just absurd to me. Yeah, now he's going to send out a Carnivine, so definitely good for some experience here. And adding Pokemon to the Pokedex, because we haven't seen like any of these Pokemon before. But yeah, I guess I can try using Smog here. I doubt it does much of it. All right, not even worth it. I'm just switching on out. It's not even worth it to jack around with the Smog. It's not going to even do anything, so why bother? Let's go ahead and we will switch back out here to Spookachu and see if we can hit this thing with a couple Shadow Sneaks. It doesn't seem, I mean, oh, that's not good. All right, about a 4th there. Hopefully Shadow Sneak does a little bit more than that. Is Carnivine part Dark type? I feel like it was part Flying. Or, oh man, I can't remember. I'm going to use Pursuit. It might be part Dark type. Let's see. No, it's not. All right, I forgot. I don't know what I was thinking there, but maybe the bite just screwed me up and I was thinking of like Cacturn or something. But in any case, this Carnivine is not Dark type, which means that Pursuit was not super effective. I should have known in the first place. I used Shadow Sneak. It would have not affected it if it was Dark type. So in any case, or maybe it's Psychic. I'm getting so turned around on my types here, guys. I'm just being a bozo because I haven't recorded a video in so long, and I evidently can't seem to remember what these type advantages are. That probably was a mistake. Yeah, what am I doing right now? Why am I using a Dark type against a Fighting type? That didn't make any sense. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll go with a Shadow Sneak this time around. I should have swapped out to Houndour as well, so I'm just in an absolute tizzy right now. Alright, next one here, we will get locked in. We've got a Tangela. I feel like our Houndour could honestly probably take the thing out, but Smog just does not do enough damage, and I don't feel like it's worth it here to jack around just using Smog, so we're just going to switch out immediately, head back over to Spookachu, and see what happens here. So we're going to deal with another growth, which we are quite familiar with from Tropius, but doesn't really seem to impact us all that much. And we're probably going to get to level 35 here. Maybe not by the end of the battle, but we are getting pretty close here, which is big news. I doubt we'll see a Duskull evolution in this episode, but it's possible. It's entirely possible if we get cooked by some of our trainers, then like Rhyhorn and Houndour can't stand a chance. We might have to just rely on our Spookachu. Alright, switch back on over here. These are the days I wish I had experience share because it's becoming so tedious, but yeah, Houndour is getting close to level 24 as well, so happy about that. And let's go ahead and we will switch back over one more time. Now, I honestly can't believe this is only the second trainer battle, and we're like halfway through the episode already. This is actually absurd to me. I mean, the battle just takes so long, the one with 6. It's just crazy, but it's going to take even longer here because this character is going to just protect himself. Always annoying there. I need to look up where the nickname changer is. I'm going to see if I can do this mid-video here, trying to narrate at the same time. Where is the name raider in Pokemon Platinum? Let's see what Google says here. So many spell checks doing this with one hand. Oh, it is in Eternity. Well, I'm in Veilstone, But I guess, or outside of Veilstone, inside the condo directly to the right of the Pokemart. Alright, I gotta try and think here. Do we have Fly yet? I think we picked it up, but I don't know if we can use it yet. We don't even have a flying type any... Hold on. Let's take a gander here. We're gonna teach Zubat Fly. We're gonna see if we can actually fly around, because if we can, that would be very big time. Well, we actually have a lot of TMs, HMs there. We might need to start teaching some of those to the fellas here. Let me check the moves list as well. Man, I am so out of date on all of this, just because I haven't recorded a vid in so long. But yeah, let's go here. We're gonna try and pull this up and see what moves we're planning on teaching to the team. Here we go. It is on the agenda, and alright, we've got Earthquake, Hammer Arm, Stone Edge, and Avalanche. Well, that's not going to happen right now. And then Fire, Ice, Thunder, Shadow. Okay, we're not going to worry about either of those. So it doesn't seem like... oh, I forgot to check Rhyhorn, actually. Oh, no, I did. Houndour, rather. Houndour. Okay, we're actually going to be teaching Rock Smash to our Houndour, so we'll go ahead and we will give that to him right now. I guess it's a girl, but in any case, I did mention that I'm teaching all of my HMs to like my actual team members, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to get that out of the way right now. That's going to be a perma move for Houndour, as crazy as that is. Now let's actually take a gander, see if we can fly to Eterna City. I would love it if we can. Let's see. No way. I did not realize that. We've come a long way since Eterna City. Well, I guess we're just going to do it here. We can go nickname our Pokemon immediately. I only had a couple comments for nicknames, and they were by the same person. So, I don't know. I don't want to use both of them. It feels a little strange to do that. So I feel like I can nickname one here, and I just think it's a pretty funny nickname. It's not quite what was listed in the comments, but if you guys do want to continue to list some nicknames in the comments, please feel free to do so. I'm only going to nickname here the Houndour. So let's see what we come up with here. Houndour, is it? That's a decent nickname, but would you like to give it an even better name? How about it? Ah, good. Then what shall the new nickname be? We're going with something a little bit crazy here, guys. I hope you appreciate it. We're just gonna spell this out here. Alright, let's see what it says. Done. From now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Snoop Doom. It is a better name than before. How fortunate for you. I love that, guys. Hopefully you like the little joke there, a little play on Snoop Dogg and Houndoom, a little combo of them, shall we say. We're going with Snoop Doom as the nickname here. Pretty crazy. Now drop some nicknames to Rhyhorn, because I don't want it to just be me coming up with nicknames for all of these ones. I want some nickname suggestions from you guys. So let's go ahead and we'll fly back to Veilstone here. The party is all healthy as an ox. Time to go get back to business here and take on the trainers of the next route. So sorry for the kind of lack of commentary while I was looking up some of those things. Had to look up the moves list, had to find out where the name raider was, all of that jazz. But we're going to get locked back in here. I think the next trainer has like a Wormadam Fiasco. So let's go ahead and see if we can face this character. Let's see what she says. Oh, a little kid like you is going to teach me about Pokemon. Pretty sure she's got like all 3 Wormadams, which is pretty awesome for experience here. Beauty Devon or Devon. I don't know. It feels like Devon is the right way to say that one, but we definitely don't stand a chance against this one. And until our Houndoom gets a fire type move, we don't stand much of a chance knocking this thing out either. So let's go back to old reliable here. We've got Spookachu coming back in, gonna tank the bug bite. Then we can hit this thing with a Shadow Sneak, and we're gonna get some good experience from these battles here, guys. He's definitely gonna get to 35 by the end of this, provided that he survives for all of it. But yeah, we'll definitely be psyched about that. Protect, you've got to be joking me. Alright, we're just going to have to take a few more Shadow Sneaks as a result here. Not a huge issue. Maybe 3? Nope, it's going to be 4. Oh well. Yeah, I guess we're going to be very close to even staying alive for all of these with all of the Wormadams this thing is going to send out. But in any case, it should be just fine. Alright guys, so let me tell you a little story about something cool that I learned the other day. I mentioned this podcast that I listened to once on the show before, but it's really just my favorite show. The last time I mentioned it was about this like a song that's being played in Germany just perpetually. It's called As Slow As Possible, but was already discussed in a different episode. So I'm going to tell you about a new episode that I listened to here where they're discussing the role of the Tootsie Pop Indian. So if you guys don't know this already, there is a little boy on Tootsie Pop wrappers, and it has like a Native American like headgear or like mask or whatever you would want to call it, headdress that he's wearing, and this is like found on the Tootsie Pop wrappers. However, it's not on all of them just because of the way that the Tootsie Pop wrappers are printed. This is actually, it only appears like the full image in like, let's say a third or a sixth of all wrappers. And so this guy's a little bit rare to find. And he's like shooting a little bow and arrow at a star. It's kind of a wild image that's actually on the Tootsie Pop wrapper that I knew nothing about, okay? But the thing is that this goes back and has some lore behind it. So if you ate a Tootsie Pop and you had one that showcased the complete Tootsie Pop Indian and also had like 3 full circles that would like wrap around the Tootsie Pop, you could take this to a game store, or not a game store, to a candy store. The candy shop owner would give you a new Tootsie Roll for free, Tootsie Pop, which is something crazy to me. I did not know that. It's almost like a little like collector's edition item that's like exchanged for a new free one. It's pretty cool. In addition to that, you could also send these items in to the Tootsie Pop company. And if you did, you would get an award that would give you an award for the Clean Stick Club, as crazy as that is. But that's what they would do for anyone who would send in their old wrappers to the Tootsie Pop company, which had the Tootsie Pop Indian on it. So, fascinating episode here, guys. I would strongly recommend that you guys go listen to the podcast. It's so intriguing, some of the stuff that they discuss. But I know that that's entirely unrelated to anything that's going on in this battle right now, but it's just a fascinating listen. And yeah, let me know if you guys have ever had an experience like that, if you tried taking a Tootsie Pop into the candy store and you know about the Tootsie Pop Indian. I feel like almost nobody knows about this incredible piece of history, but here we go. Here we are, we're learning about it now. Alright, back to the battle here. I honestly cannot believe this is taking as long as it is. I feel like we've been in this battle for eons, just shadow sneaking away on these Wormadam, but we don't really stand much of a chance here anymore with Spookachu, so it's time to switch over to the big guns. We've got Aquabat coming in here. I believe this Wormadam is half steel type, and that's the reason that the Shadow Sneak's not doing a thing. So we already know that Secret Power is not going to do much either, so I think it was necessary to unleash the anger of Aquabat. But here we go, we got Rhyhorn up to 23, Spookachu up to 35, Aquabat still at 42, but that's fine. So yeah, some good experience out of that battle for sure. And yeah, she just says there's so many kinds of Pokemon. Let's go ahead and we will heal up our Spookachu real quick. Let's go to medicine real fast. And I think a super potion should be sufficient. We don't even have one though, do we? We don't even have a super potion. Whatever, we'll go with a Moo Milk. That will also be sufficient. And yeah, let's go in and we will take on the next trainer here. And this will probably be the last one for the episode, even though we haven't taken on a whole lot of trainers. Maybe I'll do one more. I think there's only one more trainer battle on this particular route. Alright, two guys here, or two Pokemon rather. He's got a Duskull. We've got to showcase our own Duskull here. So let's send him back in briefly. I don't think Rhyhorn or Houndour, Houndoom has any Dark-type moves yet. So not quite worth it to send him out. But yeah, let's just go ahead and we will go on with some Duskull v Duskull action here. Can we Shadow Sneak this thing to death? That feels like it should be snuck to death. No, not quite. We're going to get snuck on our own. Not ideal, but of course we're way stronger, so one more. We'll take this thing out, provided we lock in. And we do. There we go. Alright, let's see who this Psychic has up next. Feels like a Metatite to me. I don't know. Just kind of have a sneaky feeling. Oh, it's a Kadabra. Alright, let's share the love here. Let's get Houndoom in battle. See if he has a Dark-type move. I can't remember if he does. Probably not, but let's just take a gander real quick. Oh, he does. Alright, let's see if we can use Bite on this thing. Miracle Eye? No idea what that does. Identified Houndoom. That's pretty irrelevant. Can we take this thing out in 3 bites? Oh my goodness. 1 bite? Houndoom, bro. You're a legend. What an amazing appearance for his first battle. 1-hit KO with a bite that I didn't even know he had. Well, I love to see that. Wow, I guess that's just... Oh my god, he's evolving already? He evolves at 24? This is absurd. I had no idea that was going to happen. Wow. Well, you guys got a nice treat in this episode. I really was not expecting that. We nicknamed Houndoom right away, and now we have it. We have the true Houndoom now. Wow, what an exciting end to that that video there, or that battle. Truly surprising. I'm not even sure he evolves at 24. Maybe it was like 22 or something like that, but that's crazy, man. Wow, yeah, we've got the same level Houndoom as this Houndour, and I bet you if we try running away, we're not going to be able to. Oh, we got lucky. Alright, let me go see if I can snag this item real quick. I think we have 1 trainer left on this little route. Yeah, that's the last guy there. So let me see if I can just defeat this guy real quick. I think he's got the 3 Eeveelutions, like Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon, I believe. Yeah, here we go. So let's go ahead and we will see if we can take down this guy. I'm going to be a little unconventional here. We're going to stick with Rhyhorn, see what he's capable of. Probably not too much. If we're just stomping away, it'd be lovely if we had Earthquake on the guy. Actually, we did already pick up Earthquake, didn't we? Let me just check and see. See, the thing is I think we learn Earthquake organically, don't we? We probably do, but I'm not showing that I'm teaching Earthquake to anybody else, which means that I should be able to teach this to him. In any case, I mean, we're doing a pretty solid job taking out this Jolteon, but I definitely need to double check the bag here and make sure that we can actually take out or use Earthquake, because I'm pretty sure we grabbed it already in the Wayward Cave. So I'll check that in a bit here, but yeah, nice performance out of Rhyhorn here, being able to take that thing out. We don't stand a chance against Vaporeon, so let's switch over to Spookachu, and then yeah, for the last one it'll be a Flareon, so maybe we can even switch back out then. We could probably take those hits pretty well, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use a few Shadow Sneaks on this Vaporeon just because we don't stand too much of a chance using Confuse Ray or anything like that. Water Gun, that's going to hurt quite a bit, 10 damage, but we should be able to take this thing out before it knocks us out, fortunately. And I guess I kind of forgot to switch on over and get some experience for Houndoom or our Rhyhorn. So, lesson learned, I will do that for the next one for sure. But yeah, one more Shadow Sneak here, and that'll be it for this Vaporeon. And all the experience to Spookachu. I mean, we can't complain about that either, because that means in the next episode where Prob's going to have the Duskull evolution. But alright, let's switch back over here to Rhyhorn and see if we can take out this Flareon all on our own, all by our lonesome, and get up to level 24. And if we can, I'd say that it was a very successful video. Quick attack, not a big deal whatsoever. We're going to use Stomp on this thing. And fortunately, we're at pretty much the same level, so we're able to do a decent chunk of damage. And I think that's the first Quick Claw boost we even got out of Rhyhorn, so that's exciting. And a flinch as well. There we go. Ember, not going to do too much. Whoa. Critical hit, not very effective. Still did a ton of damage. And wow, it's got almost nothing left. That's got to be like one hit point, but in any case, that'll be it for the Rhyhorn. Let's see, are we up to 24? Let's get up to 24. Let's go, guys. Alright, so there we go. Rhyhorn up to 24 here, and this guy says that attack right then was remarkable. I'd say that was a pretty successful episode, y'all. I'm going to pick up this item real quick, but man, this is a huge route with a ton of training to do. We had so many trainer battles. We had all those wild battles. I mean, I went through a half hour of this episode here and only faced like 4 trainers, maybe 5 trainers. It's actually absurd to me how long those battles take. But in any case, we're going to pick up this big route here, and then we're going to call it a day. Save the rest for the next episode. We're going to start heading down maybe to the lake area. What's it called? Like the lake resort or something? We'll figure it out in the next episode. But in any case, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more. See you all next time.